So as the pain bubbles up, especially when we're falling in love, hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, I'm Kim, this is Core Union, and I want to talk today about how to deal with the emotions that come up as you're experiencing the opposite results, or you're experiencing circumstances in your life that are going against what it is that you are affirming for. When we say ignore the circumstances, it just means that circumstances don't matter, because they really don't. You can drop the circumstances altogether as they happen. But you deal with them in a way that you know that this is going to pass, that this is just temporary. Life is just mirroring back to you through people, through experiences, and through circumstances, the things that we need to look at so we can change. Dealing with your emotions is one of the most important, from my perspective, it's one of the most important pieces of this entire journey. Through people, through circumstances, through oftentimes painful circumstances and painful experiences, and the emotions are bubbling up to give you the opportunity to heal them. You don't have to go chasing them down, because they're showing themselves to you through your experiences so you can look at them. So as the pain bubbles up, especially when we're falling in love, especially when it's the deepest form of love that you've never felt before, that's really going to pull out a lot of the gunk that's kind of lying dormant within you. But it's actually a beautiful thing, because it's having it bubble up so you can look at it and make a decision that you're either going to continue to allow this stuff to steal your life and steal all of the things that you deserve in life, that beautiful, healthy, loving, romantic, passionate, sexy relationship.
Is that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
Romantic, passionate, sexy relationship.
Get an amen. Can I get a hallelujah?
So as it comes up, oftentimes we get so afraid of it because it hurts and it's scary to feel it, and we don't want to feel it anymore, so we push it away. Or we just decide that we're just going to give up and let go and not be in a relationship. And really what we're doing when that happens is we're allowing the emotions to control us. We're not dealing with the emotions. We're not actually deciding, nope, this is a lie. I'm not going to let this illusion of this lie steal my heart's desire from me. What you do is you see the circumstance for what it is. You acknowledge that it's coming up, and that you realize that it's coming up to show itself to you because it's showing a part of you that you have to kind of deal with. You don't have to worry about the circumstance. The circumstance can always shift and change, but you do want to deal with the emotions as they come up. You want to get grounded and stable. I do that through breathing. That is when I'm going to be the most gentle and the most loving with myself. That's when I'm going to eat the best. I'm going to make sure that I am putting only good things in my system. Pamper myself however I have to, whether it's going to get a massage, if it's getting in the sauna, if it's taking a nice hot bath with Epsom salts, listening to music that I love, laying down, breathing, meditating, listening to affirmations to make me feel totally and completely loved and adored. But as the pain comes up, I don't want to ignore the feelings of, if a feeling of abandonment is coming up, if a feeling of rejection, some sort of a story of not being worthy or not being enough.
Lies. I don't believe you.
That's so freaking untrue.
You never want to push back or resist feeling your emotions. You don't want to stuff them down. Ignoring your circumstance doesn't mean to ignore your emotions. You want to limit your emotional reaction, but you don't want to ignore your emotional reaction because it's coming up so you can let it go. That's the whole point of it. You want to do maybe some inner child work where you get into some breathing, you hold your inner child, you tell your inner child that they are fully loved, that they're fully adored, that you are literally always going to be there, that you're never, ever, ever going to let them go, that you're not going anywhere, and that you're here to stay, and that any time that they're in any kind of pain or suffering, they can always come to you, and that you're always going to hold them. They're never going to be alone, and they're never going to be left. That's usually what your inner child needs to hear, especially if you're dealing with some sort of abandonment issue.
I think that's it.
When I say ignore and drop your circumstances, I am definitely not saying to ignore and drop your emotions. For me, the whole purpose of the nasty circumstance that's showing itself to you, usually through the deepest feeling relationships that we have, it's a filtering system. It's like the mirror shows you what's there, and then you deal with the emotions by soothing yourself, by learning how to love yourself, by learning how to fill your cup up, by showing yourself that you matter, that your feelings matter, then making the conscious decision to release it and let it go. The whole point of this is so you can purify your heart and mind. That's the whole point. So when it bubbles up, you can deal with them by giving yourself the love that you needed that wasn't given to you when these traumas first happened. So don't ever stuff down your emotions. Don't ever push down your emotions. Don't resist your emotions. Usually when you do those things, it actually makes it worse. When I go through things with circumstances and when it really hurts, I will cry like a baby. I will go in and hold my pillow. By the way, guys, I've had some of my biggest breakthroughs after I've had my biggest breakdowns. I'll also imagine, my person loving me and holding me and telling me that no matter what, it's me and you, no matter what, like ride or die, like all of the things that we feel for each other. I'll hear her and feel her and just sense her saying those things to me. And it feels very natural. I hope this video helps you guys. Again, don't stuff your feelings down. The whole point of this is this purification process, this filtering where we get a chance to see the wounds and we get a chance to love ourselves through them when we couldn't get the love before or didn't get the love before. So we can just, again, purification, that's the best way of put it. We just want to become the strongest, best, most evolved version of ourselves. Then we allow all the beautiful love that we know that we deserve, that we crave, that we are totally, completely worthy of, to actually be in our life and stay in our life. And we allow ourselves to feel stable and secure. And we let down the barriers that we've built so high around us because we were afraid to love, because, our past experiences of love maybe weren't that healthy. So anyway, I hope this video helps you guys. I love you guys so much. Until next time, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.